All right, Salt Wives. So I'm here with y'all, girl. This is the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 2, Episode 8. A Wolf Pack of Secrets. Y'all real? Go on ahead and strap up your boots, bruh. All right? Because we about to dive on into Mary, Uncle Grandpa, and what they got going on around there, the cult temple. All right, you said that you was going to get back into it once they started talking about Mary. I got you, bruh. It's finna happen. Go on ahead and get ready. So Lisa is taking Jack to look at his space for the charity event that he's doing for his wolf products. I will say this. No matter how I may personally feel about Lisa, I think she done a damn great job of raising her sons, her and John for that matter. All right. No matter how I may feel, I can give credit for where it's due, especially when it comes to parenting. Jax talks like a really smart young man. For him to be 16 years old, excuse me, for him to only be 16 years old, he definitely talks with a lot of sense. So definitely shout out to him for being able to put that together the way he did, and for the cause that he did it for. It was for foster care, and that's close to him because his dad was a foster child. So I totally can appreciate that. And boom. So Mary is going out to lunch with Heather and Whitney. So Mary explains why what Lisa said about Googling something and not believing her triggered her. And she said it was because of what she went through with her mama, not believing her about why she wanted the church. Hold up, y'all. My bad, y'all. I ain't have my water. So she explains, her mama didn't believe her reasonings as to why it was that she deserved the church instead of her mama. And when, she got the church, her mom never spoke to her again, and they're still not speaking to this day. And she brings up the fact that, there's nothing that she could say to her that will ever change that. And my whole thing about that is, Mary, I don't know why you would feel away. You knew that before you married your granddaddy. You knew all of that. You knew the dynamics. You knew how it was going to look, and you knew how it would have made everybody else in the family feel, and you didn't give a damn. So, I mean, for me, I can't necessarily say I'm upset with your mom for being upset. Now, do I agree with her not talking to you for so long? No. I understand her being upset and loving you from a distance, but I don't agree with her not speaking to you for all of this. I mean, at the end of the day, you are still her daughter, but I mean, I really just, listen, all right, because I ain't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. So y'all rich people problems and not dealing with each other and all of that, keep it. So Jack, hair care photo shoot. It was cute. So Shawshank show up with a damn a wolf hat on, a fur wolf hat. I really did not care for it at all. I've never really liked hats like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, shit like that creeped me out because I just feel like that once was alive. Like, it's okay to see the furrer, but I don't need to see the head that was once attached to the furrer that was sitting around here walking around eating all of the rats and the rodents and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I damn sure don't want to see it. I damn sure don't want to see her and her stolen fashions. I'm so sick and tired of her sitting up here trying to get rid of the evidence. I'm telling y'all, that's what Jen is doing. That's why we constantly see Jen in a bunch of shit. And that's why she's constantly sitting up in here buying people gifts every time she see people. She's trying so hard to get rid of the damn stolen funds. Girl, don't nobody want... I keep trying to tell you, girl, those are not gifts. Those are not gifts. They're evidence. I keep trying to tell y'all, and y'all keep accepting shit from her. Girl, I know y'all lying. It couldn't have been me. Girl, I know y'all the fuck lying. Couldn't have been me, sir. Couldn't have been me. It's no way in hell. It's no way in hell. Couldn't have been me, sir. Period. I would not accept no gifts coming from Shawshank. So Lisa brings up I don't know if I did a tea talk about this. I probably did do a tea talk about it. I can't remember if I did or not, but it seems like I did. Way before the season came out, there was a recording that leaked out about how she was talking to the black guy that worked for her and how she belittled him all to be damned. I thought he was black. She's sitting here saying that she hired him because he was Hawaiian. But I thought that the man was black, and you was sitting up here talking to him like a damn dog over some damn dress or whatever the case may be. I think I talked about that. I think I talked about that. Or if I didn't, I brought it up in something. But I totally remember that story. I do. I remember that damn story. But I'm going to tell you something. Oh, and then the reason why Lisa brought that up is because she claimed that she saw Whitney give that guy some products. Because y'all know she has Wild Rose coming out. It's a skincare line. So I'm assuming that's the product that she gave. Or it must have been something else. I don't know. Whitney, get me together in the comments about what exactly that it was, girl. But I'm going to tell you something. Lisa, you're not smart. For you to be as smart as you are, you're dumb. All right, you're smart, but you lack a lot of common sense, because anybody with any sense of moral self or moral compass sees what this is that you've done. You feel like she came in between the friendship of you and Angie. I don't know how. But you made it up in your head that she's responsible for that breakdown between you and her. So now what you're doing is you're sitting up here throwing small nuggets to get Shawshank to now feel a way about Whitney. Because you sat there and you got Shawshank all riled up just like you knew that it was going to do, and you did not care. You did it all in an effort to get her to have a problem and come in between that. Because you seem to feel like she came in between you and Angie. I'm still lost and baffled as to how you feel that way. That's what all of this is. Like, you're like, girl, you so smart, you stupid as hell. You way too dumb for reality TV, Lisa, because all of the, like... So Whitney and her brother Will, because I ain't got time for her. She's late. All right, she late. She dusty. She tired. She through. She's late. And Whitney, I really hope you're over trying to sit here and beg this woman to be your damn friend, because she's nothing. Period. You already see her, know her for her damn works. I'm sick of this shit, Whitney. I really hope you're done trying to beg this woman for a friendship. I like you. And because I like you, I'm going to give you the real. I'm going to tell you the way it needs to be told. Getting back to what I was saying. Whitney and her brother Will was going around skating and whatnot, and Whitney learns that Will been talking to the daddy for weeks now, and she hasn't heard from him in 6 months. And she brings up how, you know, she believes that he relapsed, mainly because of an argument that took place that got really, really bad, so bad to where I think one of her Whitney, that one of her children, you know, was crying about it or whatever the case may be, and she ain't heard from him since then. But you know what, Whitney? I said this last season. I said, I really hope you get what you want out of this, and I really hope he's not doing all of this to just relapse again, and then he's gone out of your life forever again. Not forever, but he's gone out of your life. And that's exactly what happened. I said this last season. I hope what happened wasn't going to happen. And look what happened. And I'm going to tell you something, Whitney. I know you love your dad. That's your daddy. You never let him go. And you shouldn't. He brought you here. You know, you always love your daddy. He your favorite man. You know, you'll always love your daddy. You know, he brought you in this. Well, he had a hand in helping getting you here. But your mama brought you out. But you know what I mean. You know the song. And it's okay to love him from a distance. If you got to cut him loose, cut him loose. It's the same as it is with parents with children that veer off. They cut their asses loose. And you could do the same thing with your parents. And you need, and when you do, you gonna sleep easy at night because you know in your heart of hearts you done the right thing. You did what you were supposed to do and you helped as much as you could and you got nothing at the end for it. That's how you're going to be able to sleep easy at night knowing that you've cut them loose. I'm just saying. I know I know it's going to make you feel away, girl. Trust me, you'll get over it. So Heather and Ashley meet up with Meredith and Chloe. First and foremost, not Whitney. Ashley, give me that outfit, girl. Ashley, that outfit was everything. Okay, see, that's the outfit Mary should have had on when she went out. See, that's a tennis outfit. That outfit that Heather had, not Heather, Ashley had on. That's some shit that that's something that I will wear when I want to be cute, when I want to go and play tennis with Trade. You know what I'm saying? That's what I will have on. That shit was too cute. Shout out to Ashley. So Meredith invites Heather on a girls trip and says that she's down with inviting everyone, but she's still apprehensive about inviting Shawshank. And so she said, well, listen, you and her seem to be bosom buddies for whatever your reason, child. Go on ahead and invite her. I'ma leave in the invite of her to you. I understood it. So Shawshank comes to see Heather again with a tight ass, stolen ass furrow on. Because it's stolen. Anything that she's bought is stolen. Because it was bought with stolen funds. Which means that anything that she's purchased is now stolen. Alright? It is never... Listen, she bought you bags full of dildos, strap-ons, condoms, lingerie, edible lingerie. All of it is appreciated because Heather is a freak just like me. Okay, she need a roughneck brother that can satisfy her just for her. If you are that kind of man, come on, because I'm that kind of girl. I got a freaky secret everybody sing because we don't give a damn about a thing because I'ma be a freak until the day, until the dawn. Yes. I know it, Heather. Me too, girl. A freak know another freak. I'm with you, freak a leak. How you like it, daddy? Hey. Moving on. Who is that? Wasn't that Petey Pablo? Moving on. Child. So then she tells her about Heather inviting Whitney to the event and not her. And Heather... This is why me and Heather get along. See, this is why Heather is my sis, because she thinks a lot like me. Me and her thought just alike. It was very calculated what she did. She didn't want to invite you down to Jax's thing, and y'all supposed to be bosom buddies, but she invited Whitney, whom she really don't like that. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hurts, don't it? But then again, like I said, this little camaraderie that y'all got, it's rooted in disingenuousness anyway. Neither one of y'all hoes ain't shit. That's why y'all get along so damn well. So Lisa and Meredith, because they get down to the private event that her ass wasn't invited to, but she invited Whitney. And Lisa and Meredith talk about Shawshank getting upset with her about the information that was given. And I live for Meredith's response. Meredith said, well, why does she get upset? She ain't got no problems with dragging and drudging up our personal information amongst the group. So why does she get the pass? Why is it okay for her to drudge up things about our personal things, but when it happens to her, she gets upset and can't take it if she's a victim? I'm living for Meredith. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Meredith, but I live. Period. Lived. Because I was on her side. Straight up. So Meredith talks to a guy named Cameron that tells her about Mary, Uncle Grandpa, and that church around there, and that the things that they've done was very harmful to him and his family. He talks about how close he was with her, how much he really loved her and respected her, respected him, respect what they was doing. But then, he found out some information, and I'm totally on your side with it, Cameron. I believe every word of what you got to say about that cult leader and Uncle Grandpa and that damn cesspool they call a church around there. Every word of what you said, I believe it. So he tells her straight up and down to be careful. He says, I ain't getting into all love with you while these cameras is around or whatever, but be careful. Yeah, she nice. Yeah, she sweet. She this, she that, whatever. Be careful. Yeah, she look good. She live in a nice house or whatever. It's tacky as all get up on the inside, but it's still a nice property or whatever. But be careful. Yeah, she's supposed to be a prophet and a first lady and all the rest of that. And, up there delivering sermons and her youth young adult choir wrote, but be careful. And she felt that be careful in her soul because it made her feel away. So much so when she went to go and talk to Lisa about it, she was shaking about it. And this is another example of Lisa setting people up. Because in the midst of that, you turn around and says that bits and pieces of what's going on and how he feels or whatever, and you was going to invite Mary, but you wanted to keep her away from him and all of the rest of this, and little things, but you don't want to talk about it like this and on camera and blah 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 blah. But why? For me, I just find it way too coincidental that you decided to introduce them two together, and he decides that he wants to bring that up on camera to Meredith. Once again, you putting people in the middle of your shit. When I wish you would just be a real woman and stand up in your own shit. Why he couldn't have that conversation with you? That's your damn friend. Obviously, you know a whole bunch of shit that we don't. So why he couldn't have that conversation with you? Why the minute that he just so happens to come over there, say hey to you, you leave to go and do whatever the hell it was, some imaginary thing, some imaginary errand that you came up in your head. See, y'all, look, I'm about to go on ahead and go. Y'all jump down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. It was picking up. Because Lisa, you full of shit. I don't care what none of y'all say. Lisa ass is full of shit. And I can't wait for what's to come out about her ass. Because Lisa, this shit that you doing, I'm gone.